What's good, YouTube? Attention, guys. The top 5 classes to use here in Modern Warfare 2. This is going to be my top 5 guns that I have the most kills with in Modern Warfare 2. I'm going to show you guys the guns that I use the most, what I think is actually the best guns to use here in MW2. I know I haven't done a top 5 in a very long time, so I figured why not give you guys my top 5 and my thoughts and my opinions on these guns. Before this video does start, I want you guys to comment down below your top 5 weapons in Modern Warfare 2. If you do enjoy today's video, don't forget to subscribe, drop a like. Let's hop right into it. None of these classes will be in order from 1 to 5. This will just be like the top 5 guns just overall. The first class is actually going to be the TAC 56. The TAC 56 is one of the best ARs in Modern Warfare 2. It's been one of the best guns ever since the beta when you actually unlock it, and it's been meta ever since. The pros use it. The pros love it. They prefer this over the M4, and it's just overall one of the most versatile ARs to use here in Modern Warfare 2. So for this class right here, we have one, the TUNDRA Pro barrel. Gives you damage range and bullet velocity. With that damage range, you can kill at further ranges, making the gun have a faster TTK at different ranges, especially when it comes to that 2-shot kill potential. It also gives you that plus bullet velocity, because bullet velocity allows our bullets to hit quicker, and then you mix that with the damage range, the gun will literally kill at insane ranges and kill quick up close as well. The tuning on this class is going to be nothing. You also have on the FTAC castle compensator. I love a compensator on this game. I prefer this on like literally almost all of my guns, because it gives you that vertical horizontal recoil control that just gives it no recoil in its own. Then with these tunes, it's the recoil stabilization and the gun kick control as well. With this tune on any compensator, the gun will literally not move at all. I'm telling you guys, I put this on literally every class that I put. With this tune and a compensator, the gun will literally never move. Just throw in the SHARKFIN 90 underbarrel, because this is literally one of the best underbarrels in Modern Warfare 2. It gives you aim and idle stability. Yeah, it may not seem like it does a lot, but it definitely does help you with that stability. And I tune that for recoil stabilization. Once you do this, the gun will literally have 0 recoil, because the aim and idle stability, that plus, definitely help the gun not sway as much, and you could definitely center on your enemies very easy. We also have on the 40-round mags, we have more bullets, and we have on the TV CARDINAL stock for that mobility, for that plus aim walking speed and plus sprint to fire speed as well. This is just overall one of the best ARs in Modern Warfare 2, one of the best starter guns to use in this game as well. You guys definitely have to give this class a go. It has literally 0 recoil. The time to kill is definitely insane on here, and it's just one of the perfect guns to help you get your first MGB nuke in this game. The next gun is going to be the #1 king gun in Modern Warfare 2 that all the noobs love, all the new players love. Whenever they get on this game, they run straight to this gun. They look up the most popular gun in the game. That's going to be the M4. The M4 is literally king. The M4 has been king ever since Modern Warfare 2019, but it's definitely broken in this game. At the time to kill is insane. This gun has never and probably will never receive a nerf at all. The time to kill is still the same from how it was in the beta. Once you throw on these attachments and 20s on it, the gun gets even more crazier with this build. So for the class that we have on the HIGHTOWER 20 barrel, this is like the best barrel to run on the M4. It gives you that bullet velocity, allowing us to hit our bullets quicker, the damage range, making the gun kill insanely quick at ranges, and recoil control as well. Once you do that recoil with that damage range and the bullet velocity, the gun will literally kill quick at different ranges, and especially up close as well, because the M4 does have a fast fire rate overall. Let me tune that for recoil steadiness as well. Also have one of these SILENTFIRE XGX suppressor. This is the suppressor you get whenever you use the ISO hemlock. So if you don't have this suppressor, use the hemlock and you'll get the suppressor. When I found out this suppressor was in the game, I realized this is the best suppressor overall. It gives you sound suppression, bullet velocity, recoil smoothness, and recoil control. This is a suppressor that helps you get literally 0 recoil and your bullets hit quicker with that plus bullet velocity as well. You tune that for more recoil smoothness. Just make the gun not sway as much. Whenever you're shooting, the recoil just gets smoothens out, and you can definitely shoot way straighter than normal. We also have on the 45-round mag, allowing us to, have a bigger clip, allowing us to kill a lot more enemies in our lifespan as well. We also have the XTEN grip for that sprint to fire speed and aim down sight speed. We use this grip just for mobility. Then we tune that for recoil steadiness to help us with that recoil control, and sprint to fire speed to boost up the grip's mobility and the M4's mobility overall. Then we threw on a Tempest P80 strike stock as well. That sprint speed, aim walking speed, and crouch movement speed, and aim down sight speed. We used to run this stock just for that mobility. The gun definitely is a little slower now because we have that 45-round mag on. Then we tune that for max aim down sight speed as well. This is one of the best M4 classes that I've made in Modern Warfare 2. This gun has no recoil at all. You can control recoil in this game. This will be a laser gun for you. And it kills so quick. And the M4 fire rate is just insane. It's like one of the most perfect balanced classes in Modern Warfare 2, just for the M4 overall. It's just insane. You have to definitely give this build a go. M4 is just will always and forever just be king. The next gun is gonna be my personal favorite AR when it comes to the DLC category. That's gonna be the ISO Hemlock. The ISO Hemlock has caused havoc when it comes to just Modern Warfare 2's and meta. It was meta in Warzone at one point. Definitely is still meta in Modern Warfare 2's multiplayer. This gun kills insanely quick, and I have a brand new build for you guys that's just gonna make this gun literally seem just broken. And the 2-shot potential on here is insane. So for the first attachment you're gonna run on this ISO Hemlock is gonna be the Builder T50 barrel. Gives you damage range, bullet velocity, and recoil control. This is the best barrel to run on the ISO Hemlock. Gives you everything you need, allowing us to kill enemies further, allowing them bullets hit faster, and it gives you that no recoil factor as well. And we tune that for recoil steadiness, and we tune it for more damage range, because the ISO did get a damage range nerf, so we just boosted it back up with that plus 40 damage range. We also have on the Sackton Tread 40 compensator for that vertical horizontal recoil control. We tune that for the max recoil stabilization and gun kick control, making the gun a laser. We also have on the BLK oppressed ammunition. This gives you no enemy skulls, gives you plus damage. Look at that damage on that ball. Look how much green you actually get when you put this ammunition on. And it also gives us plus target punch as well. With this attachment right here, it makes the ISO a 2-shot kill. Literally, just this is all you need. This right here makes it a 2-shot kill with that plus damage. It actually is insane. We also have on the SLIMLINE Pro optic as well. You can throw on whatever optic you want, but I personally prefer the SLIMLINE Pro optic because it's one of the smaller optics used in this game. I tuned that for aim down sight speed so we can aim quicker, and I tuned the eye position to be far, because when you do that, obviously the sight goes further away, but it also gets rid of that visual recoil effect on there. And we also threw on the RCOM S4 stock for that mobility. It gives us sprint speed, aim walking speed, crouch movement speed, and aim down sight speed as well. Then we tuned it to have the max aim down sight speed, boosting up the stock's mobility. Overall, this is one of the best ISO classes right here. And whenever you throw on that BLK rounds, it does put down the fire rate. So in a way, the gun literally has no recoil still. It's just perfect for you. And it's just balanced when it comes to that slow fire rate and that damage on it. It's a 2-shot kill. You literally can't miss just with this balanced class for the ISO. It's overall just one of the best DLC weapons they ever added in Modern Warfare 2 so far. Now for the next gun that I think is one of the top 5 guns in Modern Warfare 2 is going to be the VASNAV 9K. The VASNAV, one of the fastest killing SMGs in Modern Warfare 2. When you are up close and point blank with somebody, this thing is basically a shotgun. They die so fast and they kill quick. Pros love it. The pros think this is the best SMG to run in the game. It is the meta SMG when it comes to just running around and being a sweat, and you just want to, and when you want to try hard when it just comes to pubs and just rank play. So I have a class right here that's going to help you guys make this gun literally absolutely broken. For the first attachment, we have on the CAS 1 381mm barrel. Gives us damage range and bullet velocity. This is the lighter barrel besides this one right here. The only thing this barrel doesn't give you is that recoil control, but it doesn't matter because the VASNAV doesn't have recoil. So we threw this barrel on that has no tuning on it. We have on the BRUEN pendulum muzzle as well. You know how I feel about my compensators. We have that for that vertical horizontal recoil control, and we tune that for the max recoil stabilization and the max gun kick control. You throw that on, the gun won't move. I promise you. The VASNAV does not move with this attachment on here with those tunes. We also have on the SHARKFIN 90 underbarrel for that aim and idle stability. This is the best underbarrel to run for the VASNAV, hands down. This is one of the pro player attachments as well. Also have on the Demo X2 grip as well for that recoil control. Then we tune this to have the max recoil steadiness and the max aim and idle stability. And we have on the broadside FTT stock as well for that aiming stability, that crouch movement speed, and down sight speed and sprint speed, just boosting up the gun's overall mobility. And it has no tuning on it at all. The VASNAV is just one of those versatile subs. You can use it at range. You can up close, it kills quick. Whenever you get comfortable with this gun, you realize how when you move, you're just getting like a flow state, and it's just one of the most perfect subs just to run here in Modern Warfare 2. Last but not least, on my top 5 list is going to be the mini bag. The mini bag is one of those guns that has literally absolutely zero recoil, but it has that fast time to kill factor, because usually when a gun has no recoil, it's pretty weak. But this mini bag does not that problem at all. It kills insanely quick. You can use this thing at range with this attachments, and these are tunes I have for you guys. So for the first attachment, you want to run the only barrel that this thing has is the back 9 barrel. Gives you damage range and bullet velocity. With that damage range, you can kill enemies far, and that bullet velocity, the bullets hit faster. And we tune this to have the max recoil steadiness, helping us with that recoil control, because this barrel doesn't do that for us, so we just did that with the tuning for us. We also have on the XTEN razor compensator as well for that vertical and horizontal recoil control. We tune that for max recoil stabilization and the max gun kick control as well. We also have on the oily laser. Unfortunately, this is one of the lasers that you can see, but I honestly did prefer this one because it gives you that sprint to fire speed. You know, the main back is definitely heavier with that big drum clip that it does have. This gives us aim down sight speed, aim stability, and sprint to fire speed as well. Then we tune that for the max sprint to fire speed and aim down sight speed. We also have on the Markev R7 stock for the mobility, gives us cross movement speed, sprint speed, and aim down sight speed. And we also have on the Demo X2 grip for that recoil control. This has no tuning, nor does the stock have any tuning on it. The mini back is one of those subs that just doesn't move. When you have a sub that doesn't move and a fast time to kill, it's perfect. And it has a 64 drum clip. You literally cannot complain at all. You can get so many kills with just one clip. It's actually insane. I want you guys to comment down below if you agree with my top 5, and if you don't, what's your top 5 guns to use here in Modern Warfare 2. If you did enjoy today's video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, drop a like. See you on the next one.